welcome to Faith in the Valley. For those of you who are new here, my name is Dee Chikwendu, and wherever you are in the world right now, I hope that you are well. So today I am going to share a story. So what I aim to do every week is to share a story from Faith in the Valley. And these stories are stories that I have received from others from around the world. And so today's Faith in the Valley story is from a lady called Angela. I won't obviously share her full details, but I received this testimonial story from her, and she shared that she never expected this fall, but she says that God held her through it. So what I'll do, I will share what she has shared with me. Obviously, she's happy for me to share this, and she's given me permission to do so, in the hope that it will also help and encourage someone or all of you who are listening and watching. So, Angela says, 4 months ago, I was walking home from work like any other day. I was tired, distracted, and thinking about dinner. I didn't see the uneven pavement until it was too late. 1 second I was upright, and the next I was in pain on the floor. I'd broken my ankle. At 43, I thought I'd be strong enough to bounce back quickly, but recovery was much harder than I expected. Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. The first few weeks were the toughest. I felt helpless, dependent, and discouraged. But that's when I turned back to something I hadn't leaned on in a while: prayer. Every morning I started praying, not just for healing, but for peace, for patience, and for strength. Some days I would cry, and some days I'll just sit in silence with God. But praying really helped. It held me through this time. I began to write in my diary. I began to journal scriptures. I began writing down my thoughts and letting go of the fear that I wouldn't recover fully. Now, 4 months on, I'm walking again, slowly and carefully, but with a stronger spirit than before. I know this experience was painful, but it also reconnected me to my faith in a way that nothing else has. I still pray every morning, not just for healing now, but for gratitude. Because I may have fallen, but God never let me stay down. Wow. I don't know for you out there listening in, but for me, when I read this testimonial story from Angela, it really encouraged me. And I haven't broken my ankle before or anything like that, but for those of you who have watched a couple of my previous videos, you will know that I've started to share my own personal journey about my recovery from my unexpected back injury. But to read this testimonial and story from Angela, it just reminds me that there is hope. And even when we're going through a process of healing and recovery and we're not sure how we're going to get through it, Angela's story has really reminded me, and I hope reminded you, that there is a way forward and that prayer can be an anchor for you. Even if you don't know what to say, you know, there is always a space and a time to be able to reflect and ask God for help. So I hope that you've been encouraged by today's Faith in the Valley story. If you have a story that you would also like me to share on your behalf, please do email me. The details are in the description below. But also as well, I hope that if you found this story encouraging, do please share. Please also subscribe as well so we can hear more stories from others around the world about how they have travelled through their journey of recovery. And so I'm wishing you all well. I certainly hope that wherever you are in the world that you have a blessed day and that you are well. Thank you so much for listening as always, and until the next time, take care.